Our first guest is a 6-time Grammy Award-winning music legend. Her new documentary is called Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over. Give it up for the one and only legendary Miss Dionne Warwick. I just gotta get this off my chest. I've always wanted your entire glam squad. You always look so good. Your hair, your makeup, your wardrobe, everything. Can I have your glam squad?
You're looking at her.
Your documentary premieres New Year's Day. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Why did you want to do one?
You know, people are always surmising. You know, oh, I thought, well, didn't you? And I thought, I know. And well, now you know.
Now you know. Because you told him, huh?
I told him.
How did you feel watching it for the first
I
time?
loved every second of it. You know, it was amazing looking at it, and I saw it all by myself.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they showed it to me by myself, and I watched it at all places at the Apollo Theater. Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's where I got my start, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You started singing in church, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I come from a singing family, a gospel singing family. And my grandfather was a minister. We have an awful lot of common.
Yes.
We do.
Because I heard you started singing with your eyes closed. I did, too.
Let me tell you, at 6 years old.
I was 7.
Being called out of the audience by your grandfather. Baby girl, come up here. No, yeah, that's it. I didn't want to take that picture either.
So you were like 6 then?
Yeah.
That was when you had your first solo?
Yeah.
What was your first solo?
Jesus Loves Me.
Jesus Loves Me. Mine was
Yeah.
Jesus Better Cross Alone, and I was 7 and I couldn't sing with my eyes open.
How could you? You're standing in front of a congregation that knows you from this big.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden you're going to try to sing to them?
Miss Warwick, I understand. So, I never knew your name wasn't Warwick.
No, it's not.
Your last
It's
name?
Warwick.
Warwick?
Yeah, they made a transposition when they printed the first label of my recording, Don't Make Me Over. And they took away one of the R's and put a W in its place, so I became a Wick instead of a Rick. But, you know, and I was very upset about that. I still am.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's been very good to me, I must say that.
Yeah.
It really has.
It clearly has. Okay, you perform down south during the segregation?
Segregation, degradation,
Oh.
That's what I call it. Yeah, I was on tour with Sam Cooke. And Sam was gonna buy everybody lunch. And we were parked outside of the Coliseum that we were gonna do the show in. And there was a restaurant next to it called the Tuttle House, South Carolina. And one of the singers on the show, Lala, and I were designated to go in and buy the sandwiches and the coffee and the whatever was being ordered. So we went into Tuttle House, and I sat down. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to sit down, but I did. And I was told immediately, you can't sit there. And it was by a waitress that told me I couldn't sit there. I said, well, why not? She said, because you're not supposed to be sitting. I said, oh, okay. So I said, I'll play this game. And she said, you go over there and stand right there, which was an area where she took her coffee breaks. So with coffee cups and ashtrays and dirt. And we're standing there, and finally I said, hey, can we have a menu so we can order? And she raised her voice at me by saying, no, you just wait until I get ready to give it around. And well, you don't talk to me that way, you know, and coming from East Orange, New Jersey, they didn't know. Yeah, you know, they don't know I'm a hoodlum, yeah. And there ain't nothing wrong with it, so I told her to take the food that we were going to order to stick it up her Lala and I left the restaurant. We got back on the bus, and Sam said, "Okay, where's the food?" I said, "Well, it's hung up in that woman's butt." He said, "What?" I said, "Well, that's where I told her to put it anyway." And what couldn't have been more than 2-3 minutes later, a police officer walked onto the bus. Where are those two gals? Sam stopped him immediately. "Sir," he said, "there are no gals on this bus. We have ladies and gentlemen. And this happens to be a private bus and it happens to belong to me. And I'm going to ask you very nicely, please leave it." Well, he did. He got off the bus. Sam looked at me and said, "You know what? You could have got arrested. Look at the publicity we could have had."
Oh, my God.
I said, "What? The publicity? You want me to go to jail for publicity?" And I never thought I'd feel this way. I became very, very vocal and very public with the AIDS issue based on the fact that we're losing so many people. That I do believe I love. Something gotta be done. Keep smiling, keep shining.
Dionne was definitely a hero of mine and a hero to a lot of people. She was really the first person in the music business to actually speak up about it.
That's what friends are for.
We're back with the legendary Dionne Warwick. That's What Friends Are For. It was one of your biggest hits. And you gave the royalties away to research for AIDS?
Yeah, sure did.
Wow. Why was that so important to you?
You know, during the course of not knowing what this thing was, first of all, we had to do something about it. And I wanted to find out because I was losing people too.
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one that felt that being able to stem this or get rid of it, if it took money, if it took time, if it took your patience, whatever it took, let's do it. So when we were asked by Elizabeth Taylor, who was starting Amphar at the time, if we would give her the song. She didn't say borrow.
She said, give her the song.
So we all looked at each other and said, well, okay, if it means our talent is going to stem this craziness, you got it. So every dime of that song, every time you sold, went directly to Amphar.
Oh, my goodness.
And still does.
It still does.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell so you're the first to see our latest videos.